welcome to Beautifully Unbalanced. I hope you're having a great day. I'm a mom to 3 kids, a 16-month-old baby, and 2 4 and 6-year-old boys. And this video is about how do I get things done while working from home, having 3 kids, having therapies every day. Also, we do homeschooling, so it is so much. And it is going to be a little bit a chatty video. So I have my points, some points here that I wrote down. And the first thing, again, I just want to point out, it is so much that it is sometimes feels like impossible to get all of this done, but with the right planning and with the right use of time, you can do this. So I am like a normal mom. I am default snack bringer, question solver. I am cooking lady, a cleaning lady, and of course I have to be involved in all baby therapies. I never miss any. So, and at the same time, I'm very responsible employee. So I want to get my work done, and I am not a ghost employee who just pretends to be working and do not really do a good job. So the strategies that help me move through my day is that I do wake up around, depending on the baby, I wake up around 6:30 to 7 o'clock. Now it's a little bit later. Before, the baby used to wake up 5:30 to 6:30, so this time a little bit moved. But right now it's about 6:30. I try not to push myself with wake time. So if the baby sleeps through until 7 o'clock, I just let myself sleep in until 7 o'clock. But usually the baby would wake up at 6:30. So I would wake up, prepare her food, and also prepare my food. Breakfast is very important for me, as well as a coffee time. Very important. So I do that for about 30 minutes, and about 7 o'clock I have to sit down at my desk with the baby, with all the equipment that we have. We have a monitor for the baby, we have a suction machine, we have sometimes a feeding machine, or I just do it through the syringe lately because it's so much easier to carry her around, especially when my husband is not home and I have to be pretty I have to be moving freely a lot of times. So I do my work from about 7 to 8. So that gives me 1 extra hour before work. My normal formal day starts at 8 until 2 p.m. But I do start my day earlier so I can do my work. And if interruptions happen, which they will happen naturally with 2 other kids and the baby, I can already be ahead of the game. So then around 8 o'clock, my other 2 boys wake up, and that's when my husband leaves to work. I usually don't get any help from my husband in the morning because he's rushing to get out of the door, and so sometimes he will help me with the cereal for the kids, but usually it's really me and 3 other kids until 9 o'clock. So from 8 to 9, I still work, but it's not focused like it was from 7 to 8. I would work and then put the baby down for about 15 minutes to prepare the kids' breakfast. And then I would serve it to them and leave it on the table, and I will continue working. So this way I still have my kids fed, but I also continue doing my work. At around 9 o'clock, we do have a help that comes, a nanny for the baby that comes from 9 to 5 usually, 4 days a week. So this is like Monday through Thursday, and then Fridays we have a completely different schedule. We are completely on our own with 3 kids, but I do have my husband. helping me. So when the nanny comes, I would try to have some focused work done from 9 to about 10:30, and that's when my kids start playing. They miss their toys, or they actually a lot of days they do their classes as well. So it's about 45 to 50 minute class, and then they do some independent play. That gives me about an hour and a half of focused work. About 10:30, twice a week, we have a therapy early intervention coming for the baby, and I do take a break and I do talk to a therapist, because for me, it is very important to be involved in my kids' lives. So I have to know what's going on, what she thinks about her improvements, or if she points out any challenges. It is worth mentioning right now that I was, before having kids, was very career oriented, and I took my work very seriously. I used to work about 60 hours a week or maybe more, and I was always at work pretty much. So for me, when I had kids, it was very drastic shifts of priorities that happened, and I decided to stay home but still work. For me, it's very important again to work, so my mind is occupied and busy, and I still attend to the kids, but I also keep my mind working. So about half an hour the therapist leaves, and then at 11 o'clock, from 11 to 11:30, I do more work. It's only half an hour, but I still take any 10 minutes, 5-minute time to work during the whole day, and it helps me so much to get more done actually than I need to. So until 11:30, I do my work, and then I start preparing lunch for my kids from 11:30 to about 12, and then at 12 I feed them. I try to stay with them at lunch, so this way we can talk and discuss things as much as I can. If my work is very busy, like it was in the busy season, I cannot. Sometimes I have to go and continue working, but about 12:30 my nanny takes lunch, and she takes about 20 minutes maybe. I stay with the baby. If she doesn't sleep, then I would do some exercises with her. I would talk to her. I would sometimes call my mom on FaceTime. So I do some quality time with the baby. And around 12:50 to 1 o'clock, I start again focused work. And I during that time, again, my kids have some online classes, and this way I have another about hour to myself to just get things done. And about 2 o'clock we would leave for a therapy, and sometimes the therapy takes an hour, and we would come back at 4:30 or 4, and then I have another half an hour to either do laundry or just continue working again for another half an hour. So at 5 my the babysitter leaves, and I am alone again with 3 kids. So we are either playing on the floor with the baby and the kids, or just watching cartoons sometimes, and I take a little break for myself. So this way so my mind is not completely tired, and I can actually continue doing some more work if I can. And if I am able, and if my energy allows, I would continue. If the baby is sleeping and just I'm feeding her, I would sit down around 6 o'clock and do another hour of work. And it allows me again to prepare for the next day, and or if I have some backup work from today's day, I would finish that as well. I even when I'm at therapy and I do have 5 minutes waiting time, I am trying to use this wisely. I am either going to order the food on for pickup, so this way I plan what I need to buy for the grocery pickup, or I would order some things for like regular things that we buy for on every week or every month basis, like diapers, towels, and etc. Or I would buy I would choose for example, we need to watch 5-minute video for my work every a week or two. So I would not watch it during the regular daytime, but I would watch it after. I would watch it during those piecemeal breaks. So this way I don't waste time, but I still get it done. And sometimes even emails, short emails, I could do this at like 5-minute chunk time. So if I have something else to plan also, and I'm sitting with the baby, I cannot really do much, but I cannot work just because I'm either tired. I try not to push myself too hard, because I know if I would push myself today, it will not help me tomorrow. I will be completely exhausted, completely broken, and it's just not a good it's just not a good thing for me. I tried it a few times to push myself, and it just didn't work out for me at all. And I had to take one day incomplete burnout, and I had to recharge myself for the whole day. So I do try to, even if I have like 5 minutes of time, sometimes I would try to meditate or just relax, close my eyes or stretch out, and it will help me so much. I do plan my day, so I know, and for now I use just the old paper method. I do have like a calendar, which is a regular calendar that I use, and it helps me to plan my baby's therapy, online classes. I also forgot to mention that during about 5 to 6 or 7 o'clock, I would do math with my oldest child. So this way we are on top of it as well. And this schedule works for certain days, but it doesn't work for other days. So when my other son starts soccer camp, which he will start very soon, it might very well change. And actually I might have to update my schedule next week, because we also started a chamber, hyperbaric oxygen chamber with the baby, and I'm still trying to determine the time that I want to go there, because it does take an hour of therapy, and it does take 30 minutes to arrive, 30 minutes to finish, so about 2 to 2.5 hours during the day, and it's a lot of time. But I have to do it for the baby because I've heard good things about it, and I will update you later on a progress. So this is my day, and even though it does look like it's a lot and it's a chaotic day, but it's really not. And I'm not pushing myself. I am trying to be mindful of my energy, of my body, but I still try to use the time wisely. So I don't start scrolling when I'm tired. I don't start scrolling on the media just because I'm tired and I just want my mind to relax, because I know it will not help me to relax my mind. It will get me, well, waste another 30 minutes of my day, which I cannot afford. I'd rather just relax for 10 minutes or 5 minutes even, and recharge myself. And I will give you more tips in the other videos, because I think the video is a little bit too long already, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope you found it useful. Please, if you have any questions or if you just want support, please reach out, and as usually, like and subscribe. It really helps me. Thank you very much.